Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
How is everybody doing on these X class flares? Oh my God. If we could ride the wave, hey, we'd be hanging
Yeah,
in the ocean.
Diana and I were having fun talking backstage about the flares. So we were a
Hmm.
bit late today, but we want to thank everyone for being here. Let's
Yeah.
say hi to people, Diana. Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely. We
Yeah.
have Venus and Tam Sea Salts is here. Red Dragon. Hello, Kim. Good to
Hi,
see you.
Kim.
Shine
Hi.
Truth, Annie Hamlet, Karen Rosenvinge. Let's see.
Crystal is here. Nadia, Warrior
Yeah,
Widow.
Susanna.
Charlotte's Shine Truth.
Uh,
Karen Rosenvinch.
all right. Congratulations, everybody. We've made it through the week. It's Friday, as they say.
It feels like an achievement just to get through this week, doesn't
Oh,
it?
man. Every day has been a week long event, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I hope
it
you're all
really does.
doing well. Mona Lee, good to see you. Cardamancy, Angela, hi, darling. See you later.
Hi,
The
Angela. Hi,
unicorn.
Sophie. Hi,
Yeah,
Al. Hi, Jax.
Angela and I get together on Friday nights.
Oh,
Yeah, with another friend of ours, Tabitha. And we have a good clutch of tear apart the government.
yeah.
Sometimes
Okay.
steal our friends. Hello, Amethyst, Lapis Tarot, Lapis
Hi,
Lazuli.
Rush. Hi, Nat Milo. Hi, Linda Bishop. Hi, Milena, Kelly Ann. Thank you all for being here.
Hey, Russ.
As you can see, we have a keyword for today, and the keyword is starseed. So whenever we do these readings, we draw for winners. And then when your name is drawn, you can type in your question. And what do we do on this show, Diana? How does this differ from other Akashic Records readings that we do?
Yep. Say that again. I was reading from
Oh,
what
sorry.
last
While I was typing the instructions on your chat while doing that. So we do Galactic Akashic Records reading. So many of us have had past
Bernadette.
lifetimes in other star systems, and we call ourselves the star seeds because we've been seated on Earth. But yeah, we come from other star systems, and in this show, we rediscover our roots as galactic beings. So if you're interested in that, this show is for you. Type in hashtag Starseed to enter the draw for a reading. Some
So,
questions that you may ask are like your origins, your past life experiences, or if you're connected with other star systems, or if you want to know your star family.
right? And then we have Iron Fire Horse and Bernadette. I know I've said it before, but I am a Detroit girl. I grew up by Hitsville, USA. I went past it every day on the bus to get to my Catholic high school. You know, Diana Ross went to Northwestern. I went to St. Casimir's. So I'm telling you, every time I see your name, you know, I hear the Four Tops singing, Bernadette, I want you. Well, never mind. I won't go there right now.
No, we want you to go there, Diana. And you know, Diana Ross is another Diana. And you know, what I've heard, Dianas are awesome.
Hey, Wonder Woman.
We're both Diana, so
Yeah.
we're quite biased, everyone.
Yeah. Every time I see that, we got Supergirl, Wonder Woman,
Yeah, we have Diana Ross.
and
So,
Diana.
okay.
Oh my God.
Um,
We would, we couldn't wait to go to lunch. At lunch, we would go to Dandy's Burger Joint. You know, 10-cent burgers, like White Castle, only not.
I
And
wish there were still 10-cent burgers
oh no,
nowadays.
we wouldn't eat. We'd be putting our money in the jukebox, and everybody's standing around singing on the corner. We're all going to town.
I
Those were
love that.
great Motown days. The great Motown days for sure.
Okay, everyone's putting in Starseed. Thank you, everyone. So let's open the records, Diana.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh
would you
yeah.
like to do the honors?
Let me. Yes, I would. Thank you so much.
Okie dokie.
This time I do have my book handy. Okay. So let's first start by centering ourselves and starting with 3 deep breaths. Hold them at the top and exhale through parted lips. We are surrounded by the divine white light and divine grace of Source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us as we create sacred space and call forth all of our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic record masters. Assist us now as we bathe in grace and highest truth, the highest frequency of, and vibration of light and that of love. Allow us to receive what is needed for our greatest good and greatest healing, and the greatest of these for all humanity. Blue Star Sun, we ask for guiding light from you to aid our ability to see, read, and heal the records, what they hold for all of us here, and the records are now open. All right.
Right. Oh, I have to get the music. Where's the music? Where's the music? Oh, there we go. Our favorite. So, okay, let's draw 4 for this round.
Yeah, sounds good.
The first person is Mona Lee. Congratulations, and please type in your question.
I see Lauren's joined us.
Hi, Lauren.
Millie's
Hi,
here.
Millie.
Hi, Millie. Mangled Unicorn.
Crystal, congratulations, and please type in your question. Oh, Mangled Unicorn.
You know, I was just thinking her in my head and while looking for a pen, but I know you're on top of it, so you're writing them down.
Yeah, and you've mentioned her before, like you knew she was gonna win.
Yeah, I did.
Milena, congratulations, and please type in your question. Again, we are doing galactic questions.
Yes.
Galactic Akashic Records questions, rather. Ding. Okay, so I'm keeping an eye on the chat for your questions. Again, that's Mona Lee, Crystal, Mangled Unicorn, and Milena.
J Cat Lady, good to see you.
Hi, J-Gat Lady. Kim Princess is here. Gina M is here.
Sarah and Hibiscus Healings. Donna Ortiz. Wow, thank you all so much for coming.
Yeah. Thank you for spending your Friday afternoon with us.
Right.
Or if you're on my side of the world, your Saturday morning. So I have Milena's question and Crystal's question.
Okay.
We're just waiting for Mona Lee and Mangled Unicorn's questions. Would you like to start reading?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay. I'm just going to switch our... Ching. There we go. Crystal is asking, please tell me about my origins and star family.
Okay. Hi, Crystal. Well, stemming from your name, I am seeing a crystal city. Beautifully carved. But this is a big city. There are so many people. This must be Lyra. Because it is at the time of the cataclysm. And you are one of those who are trying to administer to the wounded, to those who are trying to make the escape. You are handing out things. You are one of the last to leave, but you do get off. Again, it is the destruction of, because of power, of the politics involved, of the thought that was planted that someone has to be in control when no one had to be in control. I just want to check and see that was Lyra that you are on. So I'm asking Ginger, my pendulum. She's heavy, so she takes a while to answer, but she's accurate. She is saying, no, this is not Lyra. Let me ask if it's Maldek. Ginger, is this Maldek? Yes, she is saying yes, this is Maldek. So, are you getting anything on that yourself?
Yeah, I'm getting that the origin actually is Lyra, but the image that you're getting might be different.
Okay.
I think that's why you're getting Lyra.
Because the Crystal City, I have never seen Maldek as having a Crystal City.
Yeah, I've seen one in Andromeda.
Okay.
And I think, was there one on Lyra? I'm not sure if there's one on Lyra, but it's possible.
Well, the Lyra, the prism.
Ah, yes.
In that one city. Let's, for lack of the correct term, since I'm losing the light language, would be the capital.
Yeah, the capital. That would make sense.
Okay. So perhaps Maldek came second.
Possibly.
Because Ginger says Maldek and said no to Lyra.
Hey, I hope that helps, Crystal. And thank you so much for letting us read for you.
Yes. Thank you. I hope so.
So, yeah, I'm seeing questions. We are drawing for a reading, so please type in hashtag Starseed if you haven't done it yet, so you can be included for the draw. Hi, Rossi.
Hey.
Okay, next up we have Monali. Monali is asking something similar. What starseed family origins am I from, and what do I need to know? Okay, Monali, let's check. Where is Monali's origin, please, in this galaxy? Is it in Taigata or Electra? Taigata or Electra? So, Monali, you are Pleiadian, and specifically your first incarnation is in Electra. And Electra is a technologically advanced star system in the Pleiades. So I'm going to check what kind of lifetime you had in Electra. Had in Electra. Is she a pilot? I'm seeing like starships. And you're one of the people who were piloting. You're piloting one of the starships. I'm seeing one that looks like a jet, so a bit triangular, but it's one of the smaller ships. You weren't piloting the mothership. In this lifetime, I'm seeing you were male. I'm just going to verify that because you look androgynous. Was she male in this first lifetime? Okay, yeah, they're confirming that you were male in that lifetime. What was she piloting the starship for? Defense from Draconians. Yeah. They're telling me that you were one of the people who were defending Pleiades from some Draconians. How is this lifetime affecting her right now? Okay. Monali, I don't know if you can validate this, but the Akashic Records Masters are telling me that she isn't someone who trusts easily. And it was because of that first lifetime that you had in Pleiades. Because there were like spies that would infiltrate Pleiades, is what they were telling me, and other beings who threatened the star system or threatened Electra. That's why you had your guards up, your defenses up. And it's something that you might still carry from this lifetime. Oh! Monali is saying, I am 60 and I'm about to sign up to learn how to fly small plane. Bucket list. You have it in you, Mona. You have it in you. You've been piloting it since your very first lifetime.
There you go.
Yeah. But I hope that helps. Oh, Monali says I do. Yeah. Like there's a sense of being defensive that you still carry. But I hope that helps, and I hope that helps you like understand yourself better.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that, Mona Lee.
Thank you so much, Monali. Okay. Next up for you, Diana, we have Mangled Unicorn.
Okay, hi Jax. Tell me about any starseed life. I only know of 2. Okay. We're going to have to backtrack, they sit telling us. Because what they are showing me for you is a life as a Cathar in France, in Laroque, in the Cathar castle, and you were in that castle at the time of the burning, when thousands of people, I think there were 2,000 people that had been corralled in there by the Knights Templar. This is going back to a time when this planet was destroyed by fire. Cathars are 1200, late 1100s, when the Cathar castle burned. There's a planet that you came from originally that also had a burning cataclysm. Now they're showing me Mars. So it is of this galaxy of ours. And that as you left Mars, this is where you came, to this planet, to Earth. Again, I need to check with Ginger if Mars is the correct planet. Ginger, is Mars the correct planet? Can you help Jax with that? She says yes. She's going yes. Yeah. Yes is the answer. Okay. Wow. Jax, this is, in the Patriot. Okay, I had the visceral reaction to the church burning in the Patriot. There you go. This is a time for you to be working on releasing that burning energy, the fear that is still within you because of that. It's not so much that you are afraid of fire, but it is the stampede. It is the chaos, the yeah, just the chaos, the unbelievable inability to protect anybody, including yourself. My guys are saying one of the things that you could do to help yourself with this is begin a ritual with moon water. And to set water out for both the new moon and the full moon, use it in tea, set out much if you want, and throw it into a bath and get into it and soak in it with herbs and essential oils, smell goods, things that can help you turn that chaos into a calming event. Ginger is agreeing. She says that you should do it. The pendulum is going to the number 2 twice a month. So go with the moons, the new moon and the full moon to start with. And then if you feel that is helping and you want more of it, then, do it on the portal day of the month, or do it on the cross quarters. I hope that's helped. Thank you.
That's a good suggestion, like calming, because I got that the feeling was very sensory for her.
Yes.
Like the smoke really got up on her nose, or
Yeah.
she just sensed that a lot. So
Yes.
it makes sense that like something that would help her would also be sensory.
Yep. There you go. Okay. Gotcha. Good. And
Thank you so much.
don't speak up. Sing while you're in there. Sing while you're in there.
Yeah. Sing, Jacqueline. Thank you so much, Diana and Jacqueline, for letting us read for you. And we hope that helps. Okay.
Yeah.
Last for this round is Milena. Oh, hold on. We have a feedback from Crystal.
Okay.
I'm very familiar with my connection to a crystal city. As you described my escape, I experienced a familiar feeling in my heart and stomach. Thank you for the reading.
You're welcome, Crystal. Thank you for the feedback. That always helps us, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you for the feedback, Crystal. Okay. Next, we have Milena is asking, is there something from my galactic past life? What might be significant for me in the present moment? Okay, let's ask. What significant past life of Milena, our galactic past life, is significant for her present moment, Masters? I'm seeing a sandy planet, and it looks bare, quite bare to me. Okay, where was this, Masters? Show me. Is this in Merope? Pleiades and Merope. Okay. I'm getting a past lifetime from Pleiades and Merope. But it doesn't look like the areas that I used to see in Merope. Okay, how is this past lifetime affecting Milena? Okay, they're telling me that this was a meditation space for you. The area that they're showing me, which was sandy, and the backdrop was just, it looks like a night sky. The area was a meditative and calming space for you, and you needed that space. So the Akashic Records Masters are letting you know if you need like a quiet time. This is because of that experience that you had in that planet. It's calming for you to have some alone time, is what they're telling me. And because of this experience that you had in Merope, um, just to give you a background on Merope, Merope is the healing center in Pleiades. So since most of the people who are living in Pleiades are like refugees from the Lyra Draconian Wars, we learned how to manage our emotions and heal from an emotional perspective. So Merope has become a center of emotional healing in Pleiades. So your interests might lie in emotional healing or psychology and mental health. But yeah, I think that the main message for you that they're showing me is for you to like set some time for yourself, just to have some alone time and prioritize yourself is the message that I'm getting. But I hope that helps, Milena. And thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you.
Very good. Great answer there.
Thank you, Diana. Okay, we are done with the first four. So if you still haven't entered the keyword, please type in hashtag starseed. We are going to draw for four more. Hi, Donna Marie. Hi, Lizana.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hit this one. Okay. Music. Venus, congratulations. And please type in your question. Rossi, congratulations, and please type in your question.
I had a feeling.
You must be psychic, Diana.
They keep trying to tell me that.
Yeah. Bernadette the Seer, congratulations, and please type in your question. And last for this round, Red Dragon. Tim, congratulations. Please type in your question.
Layla, remember Amanda. Hello. Donna Marie. Hello. Liz. Hello, Liz.
I have Venus questions. We're still waiting for Rossi, Bernadette, and Red Dragon. So while we're waiting for them to type their questions, please make sure that you are subscribed to both of our channels. They are available in the description. Our links are available in the description. And I'm going to type them as well. Hi, Jeannie F. Good evening to you.
Ginny.
Yeah.
Dr. Pamela. Hello.
I almost forgot where. On which chat where I am. Okay, I'm in my chat. I've typed your link. There we go. It can get confusing sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got your question, Bernadette. Okay, Rossi, please type in your question. Some of these are like delayed. So
Yeah.
let's type. There we go. Okay. We can start reading now. And I'll just keep an eye on the chat. I think I read last, so it's your turn again, Diana.
Okay.
The question is from Venus. I would love to know about my starseed family. Thank you.
Okay, doke. Oh, Venus. And they're showing me that in that lifetime, you were a female, considered a high priestess. When you came to Earth, you came to Egypt. They're showing me the portal that you came through. They put you on the Giza in Orion's belt. So you came through from Orion's belt. They just showed me the the capsule through which you traveled in the wormhole to get here. But they're not showing me where you're coming from. Oh, this is Apollonia. So there were lifetimes before that, but your entry as to be on Earth came from Apollonia, coming this way to Egypt in its flourishing days to remain a high priestess. You're looking like Nefertiti with, I see the crown, the beauty of her facial structure, the pronounced facial cheekbone and drawn through the chin. And you're being pampered and tended to. You were held in high esteem. You had great strength. You had this ability to hold your hands up for long periods of time. Think Moses, who, as Moses was Anunnaki. Himself, not of this earth. There is a family relationship with him, not from Earth, but from the above, Apollonia. They just keep saying Apollonia. So you must have known him there. You were not part of his whole historic tale of the Bible being found in the basket floating down the Nile. You are not part of that story. Now they're backing off because they're saying that you remember this. Somewhere inside of you, you have this memory. They want you to meditate upon it because it will start coming. Before you go to bed, when you speak to your guides and call in for your blessings, you can ask to be shown this lifetime on Apollonia and how you came here. They showed me you coming through the star belts and the universe through this way. It was amazing. It was quick. It was like, the slingshot firing. So I hope that helps you some, Venus. And I hope that you are able to figure it out too. And that this is a good start for you.
Thank you so much, Venus, and thank you, Diana.
You
I
bet.
was getting something also. I think it's related but different. I
Okay.
think Venus knows where she came from.
Yeah.
Your name suggested Venus.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. You also had a lifetime in Venus, or at least one lifetime in Venus. Venus.
Oh,
I think that's why you're
no, I
connected with
didn't.
Egypt.
I was afraid that was Diana saying stuff like that. So,
Yeah, no.
especially since I'd already picked up on Mars, right?
Yeah. She had a lifetime in Venus.
Okay.
But she also had a lifetime in Apollonia, is what I'm getting.
Well, and to me, those two carry together.
Hmm. I
Apollonia.
think so too.
Yeah.
Venus said, my dad named me. Your
Oh.
dad knew.
Your Venus in blue jeans.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa with a perfect
Mhm.
smile. That's a song. Your dad probably is about my age, or if he's not with us, was.
Okay, next question for me is from Rossi. Rossi asks, how many lifetimes have I worked as a galactic ambassador? Will I be doing it in this lifetime? Okay. So I'm just going to ask first, is Rossi working right now as a galactic ambassador? You're already doing it, Rossi. I'm getting a yes on this. You're already doing it. Okay. I'm going to check. Okay, we're in Rossi's lifetimes. Okay. Checking the list. Where did she start being a galactic ambassador? Please. Can you show me? Okay. Was it in Pleiades? Did she start in Pleiades? Or prior to Pleiades? Okay. It was during the later parts of your soul journey, Rossi. You started doing this when you incarnated in Pleiades, in Taygeta. But you already had interest in the Galactic Federation prior to that in one of your incarnations in Alpha Centauri. But I'm going to check like how you started doing this in Taygeta. No, in this lifetime. I'm seeing you were a female in this lifetime. You were wearing like a cloak or robes, and then you had this a cape. A white cape. You were wearing some really beautifully designed ornate clothes. You had the headpiece or headdress in this lifetime. She's some sort of a noble in Taygeta. Yeah, you were a noble in Taygeta. How did she get in touch with the Galactic Federation, please? I'm seeing there were representatives from the Galactic Federation who visited you in that domain or in the domain that you were governing. And I'm seeing you shaking hands with them like you had a partnership with the Galactic Federation. What was their agreement? What are they shaking hands on? Okay, I'm hearing protection. You were agreeing to host some of them, like and build some bases of the Galactic Federation in Taygeta. It was a partnership. You were also agreeing to build some ships for them. because Taygeta is a very technologically inclined star systems. Some of the starships of the Galactic Federation are being produced there. At least right now they are, but I'm being shown that this was the beginning. Like you were one of the people who started this starship production in Taygeta, being one of the nobles or the leaders of your place. And they're telling me that you're still doing this, like you're still being a representative of your people. And you've been doing it for several lifetimes, is what the Akashic Records Masters are telling me. They're not giving me a number, but they're showing me at least 5. So I hope that helps, Rossi. And thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. That was fun.
Hunter, hello, Angela.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Maria. Hi, Linda Kay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go, Linda Kennedy. I knew someone else came in.
Okay. Next up, we have Bernadette this year for Diana.
Hello, Bernadette. Did I have any galactic lives with my current partner and cats? Let me first go to, because I'm getting something entirely separate. So let me ask Ginger, has Bernadette had a prior life with this partner and her cats? Yes, she is saying yes. Yes, you have, but that's not the life she wants to talk about. She wants you to heal. She is telling me the life that you need to talk about and heal and absorb, say, remember, is a life where you felt you were trapped. You couldn't get away from the ruler, and you couldn't get away from, the only place you could run was someplace even worse. So you had this trapped feeling. This is Beta Centauri. Beta Centauri? No, not Beta Centauri. What's that? Is it Zeta? What is that one planet? Oh, Diane.
With Zeta?
No, the
Is it a water planet?
No, it's the oh my gosh. I can't believe that Diana can't think of it, and so it's blocking the records. Where there's a lot of rhetoric and Drax that come from it. Zeta
Reticuli.
Thank you. Reticuli. Yeah. Reticuli. Oh my gosh. There's the words. Zeta reticuli. Reticuli was the word. Not zeta, but reticuli was one of the words. Thank you so much. That's why I was getting this blockage. Okay. They want you to understand that lifetime. That's the one that is blocking you now. Reticuli. Zeta reticuli. It is said that there were a lot of Drax there. And that is where this, I don't want to use the word bondage, but it was a feeling of bondage which has followed you through a few lifetimes. Now you've lost some of that feeling, but the fear of it occurring again is still there. And so this is what the lifetime that you have to work with. And in order to heal that, regression, that past life regression. There are a few readers out there that do that. and can do it in a private situation for you. Dave from Australia, he does that, and there's a couple of others who right now I can't think of their names. Maybe Diane, you can think of them, but there's a few readers who can help you with past life regression in order to face that and understand what was soul contract and what was you being trapped by someone else's contract. And even in that, it is part of your soul contract. And you have nothing to fear going forward from here. So, Bernadette, I hope that helps you. And this is something you'll be able to clear out.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Zeta Reticuli is a planet where the grays come from.
Grays, thank you. And some Drax, but mostly the
yeah,
grays.
And some Drax. Yeah. If you were looking specifically for QHHT practitioners, yes, there's Dave. I offer other methods of doing that, not necessarily regressing. But I do past life readings where we release trapped emotions from these past lifetimes.
Right.
So, yeah.
And you can turn to Diane, too.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, my email is in the description if you're looking for past life healing. But yeah, it's similar to the ones I do in publicly on YouTube, although we do it in a more private setting and also more extensively. So we can also clear soul contracts if you have them.
Details that you normally wouldn't say to the general public can be shared with you because it's your business.
Yes.
Not
it can be difficult on YouTube since the things that are in here are like, it's going to be here forever since it's public. So we can discuss them in a private setting. And Bernadette says, Grace creeps me out.
Speaking your mind, sense. Bernadette, speaking your mind. Mm-hmm. Even with this partner. There's something that seems to be holding you back, and that is probably from the reticuli. Mm-hmm. Oh, it is just amazing. You see, I had a dream, and I was being given 2 words. Reticuli is one of them. And I had, by the time I got downstairs to get to my journal to sketch and put it together, I lost the words. Zeta was not the first word. There's a different word, but reticuli was the second word. So thank you so much. That I will look up the Latin on that first because that's the root of everything on the planet Earth.
Yeah. See, it will come to you. And it did.
It did through you. Because I couldn't speak it. I couldn't speak it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Bernadette. Okay. Next up, the last for this round of readings, we have Kim, Red Dragon. Any information that the masters would share or would like to share regarding a past life? Thank you. Okay. What would be most beneficial for her? Can you show me? Okay, is she working on Inner Earth right now? Okay, great. So, Kim, the past lifetime that I'm getting for you, or the galactic past lifetime that I was getting for you, was in Mars. But not just in Mars. I mean, really inside Mars. You lived inside Mars, or in inner Mars. There was a cataclysm that happened in Mars, and thankfully you weren't there yet, or at least you weren't incarnated then. Were you? Was she incarnated when the cataclysm happened? Because I'm just seeing you were already inside. You were already inside when the cataclysm happened, is what they're telling me. That's why you were spared. Okay, but they're correcting me. You were already incarnated in Mars. You just went inside. And they're telling me there's a connection on Earth. It's one of the reasons why you came to Earth. Here on Earth, you work in the inner Earth. Because of your experiences in Mars, you are applying your knowledge on how to live inside a planet to inner Earth. Okay, how is she helping Earth, please? Portals. Okay, does she open portals? You have a connection with the portals. Like your knowledge on portals in Mars has been very beneficial for inner Earth beings. Like you can open portals, is what they're telling me. You can open and close them so that you can get inside inner Earth. Was she able to do this in Atlantis or Lemuria? You were one of the people who saved Lemurians while it was going down. And the way you did it was through going through portals. You took some of the people from Lemuria to inside Earth, is what they're showing me. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. You saved a lot of them, Kim. Because there were many people who died when Lemuria went down. It also had floods, is what they're showing me. It went down, 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 very much like Atlantis. But since you were there, you were in Lemuria, you were able to save people. You were able to save Lemurians from drowning and from perishing from that cataclysm in Lemuria. There, I'm hearing thank you, thank you, thank you. And the feeling that I'm getting is like being patted on the back, and they want to forward it to you, like being patted on the back, like you did a good job in saving Lemurians. This is something that they want to highlight for you right now. I don't know if that resonates for you, if you know that you work in inner Earth. But yeah, that's what they want to bring to your attention, that you are working in inner Earth because of that experience that you had in Mars. Mealy says, I got goosebumps all over Kim now. So did I. I'm still getting goosebumps right now. So thank you for your work during that time, Kim, and thank you for your work right now. Oops. Do we still have time for two more? I think this is the last for this round.
I think I'm good. 555 here in Michigan. I'm
555. Would you like two more or four more, just like the previous ones?
We could do four more. I have nothing else pending except feeding the dog and laying on the couch.
Everyone, it's your lucky day. We're doing 12 today. Okay. Let's go. We're going to be drawing for four more. Okay. When your name is drawn, please be ready to type in your questions. Our question? Paula, congratulations, and please type in your question. JCat Lady, congratulations, and please type in your question. And if you haven't done it yet, please type in #Starseed. We still have two more people to draw, to be drawn for a reading.
And I see Ingrid is here. Hello, Ingrid.
Ingrid is here. Hi, Ingrid.
Paula. Hello, Paula.
Okay. The last two for this episode.
Lisa Davies.
Russ Bubs Barbara, congratulations.
Hello, Barbara. Russ Bubs Barbara. Love it.
And the last for this episode, drum roll, Suzanne.
Hello, Suzanne. Oh. Nice.
I just noticed her display picture. It's a
Yeah.
UFO beaming someone up. Beam me up, Scotty.
Pardon me. Yeah.
Congratulations, everyone. Again, that is Paula, J-Cat Lady, Russ Bubs Barbara, and Suzanne. I think I saw one already. One
Yeah.
question
Paula.
from Paula. Okay, I got her question and J-Cat Lady's question. So I also got Barbara's question. We're still waiting for Suzanne's question. Okay, but first up is a question for you, Diana,
Okay.
from Paula.
Hi,
Would like
Paula.
to ask what I need to know about my starseed past lives to help my present life.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. You have a health issue that you are carrying with you right now that goes back to a military encounter that you were a part of. It gave you all these heavy burdens that you carried with you from lifetime to lifetime. Where was this burden? Where was this burden? Where were these military um, and they're showing me two things. This time they're showing me Zeta Reticuli and Taurus. That there was a battle between that had caused you health issues that have stuck with you to this day. I'm getting that it has something to do with your lungs and heart issue. Mostly it's in your lungs. It's not it's not the asbestos issue, but it's something like that. It just sticks with you. This is not a killer, but it's something that you have, like an emphysema that you have. And it was caused by the types of, again, it's affecting your voice box, not so much your ability to speak your mind, but your ability to get your voice out loud. They're saying you forget to take a deep breath. You forget to control your breathing. You forget to check in with yourself. It exacerbates these health issues that have followed you lifetime to lifetime. As a child, they called it rose fever for you. Hay fever, rose fever. What flowers in bloom? That's the kind of fever you had. So they're showing me doing some of the old fashioned things. Steam to help moisten and loosen. Um, the salt pitcher in your nose. Forgotten what that's called right now. It's a Ayurvedic thing. You can get nasal sprays like Ocean, which is just pure saline, which is the mixture of salt that you need in order to help clear out your sinuses, which will help you with your breathing issues and will help you with your speaking issues, your voice box. And it will help you understand once you clear it out, you will be changing an ancestral DNA pattern and help you reconnect a double strand that has frayed in your own DNA ribbon. I hope that helps you, Paula. You get colds easily and it persists for some weeks if I get a cold. There you go. That's all a part of it for sure. So if you go back to doing some of those old things, and I personally have a hard time if you have a deviated septum, it can be hard to do the nasal thing, right? I can't remember what that word is. It's a Sanskrit word. It's very simple, but anyways, it's hard to do that. And so just using that saline, pure saline, ocean, there's a bunch of different ones out there. Even the CVS has its own brand, those work because those are the ones that I relate to. And those are the ones that I would use because I have a hard time with that. So I hope that helps, Paula. Thank you.
Thank you, Diane. I was also feeling the throat
Okay.
while you were doing this reading, so
Oh.
there's definitely something in the throat.
Yeah.
Thank you, Paula and Diana. Paula, thank you for letting us do this reading for you.
Yeah.
So next up, we have JCat Lady. JCat Lady is asking, I would like to know if I was alive during World War II and what I did where I was doing the war. Oh, JCat Lady, this is a Galactic Akashic Records reading. So I'm going to check for other wars that are galactic, if you don't mind. So was JCat Lady alive during some of the other wars in the galactic? Okay, which one was she involved in? Lyran? Or Orion? Okay. I'm getting you were involved in the Orion Wars, JCat Lady. I'm going to see what you were doing during then. Okay, was she a native of Orion? Okay, show me where she's from. Alnilam? Or Alnitak? Okay. JCat Lady, you used to be in are you incarnated in Alnitak? I think if I'm not mistaken, that's the third star in the Orion's belt. And sorry, I'm getting the throat thing. I don't know if this is for you, JCat Lady, but we seem to have a lot of throat chakra issues today. But yeah, you used to be incarnated in Alnitak, and Orion is a big constellation, but the three stars in the middle are the Orion's belt. That's the star systems those are the star systems that are the most peaceful, and it's where the rebels or the resistance are mostly situated. So you come from one of those stars, which is Alnitak.
I'm also getting that she had a very heavy burden with this
Mhm.
during the war, that she was a higher up in the military.
Yeah, I'm getting that sense too. I think that's also why you're very interested, JCat Lady, in World War II and the wars. It's because of that lifetime that you had in Orion.
Yeah.
Okay. Was she a part of the Black League Resistance? Okay. So, JCat Lady, you were a part of the Black League Resistance. So this was Orion used to be like divided in factions. Okay. One of the factions was the Orion Empire, and it has a lot of issues. If you think Star Wars, it's like Darth Vader all over. That's what the Empire was, and that's what it's based on. There were a lot of Dracs and Greys that were running the system, the Empire, and you were one of the people who were resisting that. And they're called the Black League Resistance, and you were a higher up in the Black League Resistance. I'm getting a strong male energy. Was she a male there? Okay, you incarnated as a male being back in Alnitak. What was she doing there? Or what was he doing there? You commanded like a fleet. Also getting some spies. Was she also ahead of the spies? Okay. You were also ahead of a spy team, and you would meet people individually. Like I'm seeing you going to some bars in Orion, and you were like being very discreet about it. Like you were talking to the spies over a drink and giving them their instructions and their commands. You're being very discreet. But yeah, how it is affecting you on Earth and in this lifetime, you have this interest in wars and not being a warmonger itself, but you don't like the oppression. So you might have participated in the wars, or you don't stop yourself from participating in wars that you believe are would be beneficial for mankind. I don't know if that makes sense. But I hope that resonates and I hope that helps, JCat Lady. So thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you. Okay, the next question we have is from Russ Bob's Barbara,
Hi,
who is
Bob.
asking for any galactic past lifetime.
Okay. Okay, they are showing me you are living in a world that is breaking up with earthquakes and fire, comets, asteroids hitting that you are on. This is taking me again to Mars. I'm not sure that that's the planet that's actually where you are, but it seems to be. It seems to be because of all this redness that I'm seeing. You did not. You were not able to get off. You had stayed. You were not able to get off during the cataclysm, but your soul fragmented, and as it ascended from that impact, your shards came back together. You are still the same soul that you were in that beginning or that ending. And from there you went on to one of the stars in the Big Dipper's handle. I don't know which one. I don't know the names of the stars in the handle, but you went into there. And then again came back through a wormhole that brought you into life on planet Earth. And they are showing me that your lifetime was first in Peru, and then in Tibet, and then back to Peru. I hope that helps. They're showing me that you are able to tolerate thinner air. They're showing me that your lungs have a better capacity because of what you went through the earthquakes and what you had to tolerate, and the fact that when you had shattered the gases, everything that was impacting you had escaped, and you were melded right back together. It was a vacuum that pulled you back in together without carrying any of those issues with you from the shattering. That this is a foundation that should help you be stable in this lifetime and every lifetime to come. in the future or whether you jump back into the past, wherever your soul chooses to go next. Barb, I hope that helps. Did you get anything on what planet?
Yes, I got the same as you. I got it also in Mars.
Okay. Did you get anything for the handle of the Big Dipper?
Oh no, I wasn't able to get that.
Okay. It's like the second, like if you were traveling with Peter Pan, second star on the right, straight on till morning. That's where you were headed. So
The second star to the right shines in the night for you.
there you
They have
go.
a song for that. So, HWQ Fish, we're just almost wrapping up. But we do this every other week. So we will be back again on December, or wait, November 28th. We will be back again on
My
November.
son's birthday. Oh my God, my
Oh.
baby, my youngest.
Okay, let me know if it's not a good day.
Oh no, he's in LA.
We can
He won't be
reschedule.
here. They're coming in for Christmas. So um he's the baby and he's gonna be 43,
Oh,
4.
time flies fast.
Flies too fast. Way
Yeah.
too. I don't
Yeah,
know
we
how
do
that
this
happened.
every other week. So
I can't figure out how that happened. I'm only 34.
yeah, only
Yeah.
34. You just had like a rough, rough time.
Yeah, exactly. I've been in labor for a long time.
So thank you, Diana. Thank you, Barbara.
Oh,
Last for this episode that we are reading for is Suzanne. Suzanne is asking what happened during my last time travel mishap. Where did my galactic guides take me? Thank you. So I'm not sure if you're referring to this lifetime. Referring to this lifetime or a past lifetime. Okay, they're telling me it's from a past lifetime when you had the travel mishap. Time travel mishap. Okay. Where was she from when this happened, please? Seriously, was she a part of the galactic police? Okay, Suzanne, you had a past lifetime in Sirius C, and what's interesting about Sirius C is that it's a base of this galactic police force that governs or guards the timelines, and they have the ability to time travel. So I'm getting that's where you came from, and you were a part of that police or police group. Okay, where did Suzanne travel? What kind of mishap did happen? Okay, I'm sensing some dark forces were trying to mess with the timeline. It's a different star system. It's not on Earth. And you were sent. You and a partner were sent to deal with that. Okay, what happened? Can you show me? Did they get stuck in the timeline? Okay, you got stuck in a timeline. Where was this? Where was she sent? Can you show me? Where was she assigned, please? In Procyon? Okay. During that time, you were in assignment in Procyon. And what I know from Procyon is that they also had conflicts and wars before. It's also a very technological and like a divine masculine oriented star system. And you were sent there to deal with some dark forces. They're not showing me the details. It's like it's classified for me. But they're showing me that you were sent there to deal with those dark forces, to not change the timeline for them. Unfortunately, you got stuck there. You got stuck in one of the timelines with one of your partners, is what they're telling me. There was a conflict with dark forces, and it was the cause of your demise. Oh, Suzanne is saying I was a military police officer in this lifetime. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm getting goosebumps.
I'm
You
gonna.
had a similar function back then in Series C, but it was more for like guarding timelines. So you were a time traveler, Suzanne.
That sneezes. Yes, that's affirmation.
I hope that helps, and thank you so much for trusting us to do this reading for you.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm seeing some what do you call them? Conversation in chat. So Fiesta is saying Diana did artwork for Dr. Gale's book. Oh yes, she did. There are
Yeah.
two books
Yeah.
now.
Thank you for bringing it up. Yes, and book one. Um,
Yeah.
so they're both available on Amazon. I think Rossi posted a link earlier, and
Yes.
I'm gonna thank you, Rossi, and I'm gonna put the pictures up and post the link on in my community page later on this evening. And I got to tell you, I love doing pictures for Gail's books because I have seen all these characters. So it wasn't hard for me to channel what she was seeing. So, though the printing in the first book doesn't showcase the pictures at their best, they still are there and they're great. The second book, we discovered that the pictures my phone took were the best ones to be printed. So, yay, they are good to look at, and I'm proud of them. I have to admit, I'm proud of it. There's even
Awesome.
a shout out for Danny Shea in there because he was on one of the adventures with her, and so he's in there as well.
Danny. So if you haven't checked those books out, please do. They're available on Amazon. The links are here. I'm going to include them in my description after the show. So please check them out if you're watching the replay. It's
Thank you,
awesome.
thank you, thank you.
So let's close the records before we forget, Diana.
Yes, exactly. so so again, we're going to end as we began. Center yourself. Inhale at the top. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace. Michael, wrap your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers. The divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and divine grace, to heal everyone who watches this show later, everyone here in the chat, everyone all over this universe who is lonely, hungry, homeless, sick, infirmed, unjustly incarcerated, and let us find a way to put an end to war. So mote it be. I hope everyone has a great weekend.
So, Diana, what are you going to be doing next?
I am doing I'm not doing any shows until Tuesday when I'm back with the Akashic Records with Viviani Heller and Linda De Gonzalez. And to this day, I still want to call her Sister Mary. We were nuns together in a past life. And and then after that will be the Dream Show. And then next week, Thursday, I'll be on with Diane again. Also, we've changed the name from Astral Wars to Astral Travels, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's travels, not journeys, but travels.
Hmm.
Maybe journeys, but I think
Maybe
it's
it's journeys.
but if whatever is going to be at the same time slot, I think. And so
Yeah.
therefore you will recognize the rest of our names, even if the show name has changed. And
Hmm.
that's with Ellie, Diane, Paul White Dragon, and myself. So please join us with those, with all of those questions of yours. Join us with the dream show too. Please bring your dreams and don't be afraid to chime in on anybody else's. You chatters are so wise.
Yeah. Thank you so much to the chatters and also the mods for posting the links and keeping this a safe place.
Exactly. Thank you so much, everybody.
So the next time I will be on is on Sunday for Soul Cloud, and then I will be back again on Monday. I will be on with Gerald and Linda, who will be doing joy readings. So I hope you check those out. The post, I mean, the posts are there. Just click the notify button to be notified when we come on, so you don't miss it. And after that, I will be back again for Into the Ether. It's also a bi-monthly or bi-weekly. Every other week, it's Into the Ether with Linda
Oh,
de
that's right.
Gonzalez.
With Sister Mary.
With Sister Mary, Sister Mary de Gonzalez. So please check those. Please check our postings out, and thank you so much again, everyone, for being here and for hanging out with us this Friday. And we hope to see you again soon.
One more thing to say.
Yeah.
I keep getting this vision of a planet that has dome-like structures, homes.
Mm-hmm.
Where okay,
Yay.
and this is for somebody here in this chat, and maybe it's for you, maybe it's for all of us, maybe it's the community where we all live together. But they're not igloos. However, think of the shape of an igloo, and they're very similar.
I'm
Okay,
getting goosebumps. Diana, what colors were there?
uh, like if you think of Tatooine,
Yes.
speaking of Star Wars, you know that same deserty dune feeling. It's but the stone itself it's almost ornate. It almost feels like copper.
Oh. We
So
might be getting different because I saw something similar, I think, last week. But
okay,
it was in Aldebaran and they were colorful. They were igloo
well,
shaped as well.
it depends on how the sun is reflecting on them. It's almost as if they're metal,
Yeah.
you know, and so
Yeah.
but prismatic at the same time. Like
Yes.
if you think of old-fashioned hobnails, how they had this dip in it where the antiquing can go in and the light would reflect differently. And it's just it's amazing. Or just copper tool work, or you know, anything, steel, chrome, iron, bronze, all these different, but they were reflective and did give prismatic appearances depending on how the sun would hit. So it's it maybe it's all of us. Maybe this is where we had all been together. And you said it was on Aldebaran?
It's in Aldebaran.
I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love
In
Aldebaran.
the
That's
Taurus constellation.
Taurus if you're doing Vedic, but it's in Gemini. It's 9 degrees of Gemini. And then that is the silver light entry point for souls. The opposite is Antares at 9 degrees of Sagittarius, and that is the exit point of the golden light. And it's fabulous. I mean, I use these two stars in astrology a lot. So, okay, shout out to everybody.
Shout out to everyone. Thank you
See
so
you.
much, everyone.
Yeah.
See
See
you
y'all.
again in 2 weeks for the show.
Love to all. Bye bye.